This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
In 2016, Donald Trump scooped up endorsements from Republican evangelical insiders such as Franklin Graham, Robert Jeffress, and Jerry Falwell Jr. Trump carefully cultivated the support of evangelical insiders, religious Fox News contributors, and prosperity gospel preachers. A key moment in Trump's courtship of evangelicals came in January 2016, when he spoke at Liberty University. Trump's speech stumbled on a couple of points as he uttered some mild profanities and referred to the New Testament book of 2 Corinthians instead of the conventional 2 Corinthians. Falwell, who took over as Liberty's president in 2007, said that Trump was one of the greatest visionaries of our time, and that Mr. Trump lives a life of loving and helping others as Jesus taught in the New Testament. In June 2016, Falwell tweeted a picture of himself and his wife Becky posing next to Trump in the businessman's office, a framed cover of the softcore pornographic Playboy featuring Trump hung on the wall. Many black-led Protestant churches seemed as committed to Hillary Clinton's candidacy as white evangelicals were to Trump's. By late summer 2016, almost 30% of attendees at African American congregations had heard their pastors speak positively about Clinton, in spite of IRS rules forbidding pastors from endorsing candidates. One of Hillary Clinton's last stops of her ill-fated campaign was a Church of God in Christ congregation in Philadelphia. Political commitments based on denomination and ethnicity. This is a standard media narrative about religion in contemporary America. There are alternative perspectives, however, for those interested in seeing them. Many white evangelical leaders, even ones typically quiet about partisan politics, expressed grave reservations about Donald Trump in 2016, especially after the emergence of the infamous Access Hollywood video. Plenty of left-leaning evangelical leaders opposed Trump, of course, but what was especially striking was the number of conservative evangelical leaders who opposed or voiced deep concern about Trump. These included Beth Moore of Living Proof Ministries, Albert Mohler and Russell Moore of the Southern Baptist Convention, John Piper of Desiring God Ministries, Marvin Olasky of World Magazine, and a number of writers affiliated with the Gospel Coalition, where I blog. Yet 81% of self-identified white evangelical voters supported Trump, according to some polls. Something had apparently broken in the white evangelical movement. Black Protestants reportedly supported Clinton as a more cohesive bloc, 88%, than white evangelicals supported Trump, although African American support for Clinton was weaker than for Barack Obama in 2008 or 2012. Few African American religious leaders registered approval of Trump. One of the most influential who did was A.R. Bernard, a Brooklyn megachurch pastor who converted under the ministry of Puerto Rican evangelist Nicky Cruz. Even Bernard resigned from Trump's Evangelical Advisory Board, however, in the wake of controversial comments Trump made about a white supremacist rally in August 2017. Some black evangelical and Pentecostal leaders did express concerns about Hillary Clinton. Perhaps the most notable instance was an open letter to Clinton signed by African American clergy and by Jacqueline Rivers, a Harvard lecturer and the director of the Seymour Institute for Black Church and Policy Studies. Among the signatories was Charles Blake, the presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ. The letter criticized Clinton for ignoring issues of importance to black Christians, including abortion and what they called a well-financed war being waged by the gay and lesbian community in the U.S. and abroad on the faith of our ancestors. Ethnicity remained a powerful indicator in 2016 for how traditional Protestants would vote. But some conservative Protestants had shown a willingness to break with those ethnic voting patterns.